Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, I want to show you guys some Just Dance maps that changed the most in their remastered versions. Sometimes when Ubisoft brings back old songs, they like to make changes to the maps. Most of the times these changes can be very small, but sometimes they can be very big. Now let's begin with the video. Jaho You Are My Destiny first appeared in Just Dance 2. It featured a solo dancer dancing in the night in a small town fitted with shops and power lines outside. Behind the dancer, there is an auto rickshaw, and at some parts, there is a shooting star in the sky. Jaho first reappeared in Just Dance Summer Party, where the dancer and the background stayed the same. However, now we can see a reflection of the background in the floor. Jaho later reappeared in Just Dance Greatest Hits, where the dancer stayed the same, but everything in the background was slightly adjusted, and the floor is now part of the background. Jaho later reappeared in Just Dance Best of Where the background was kept the same from Just Dance Greatest Hits, but the floor is now brighter and blends more with the background. Here is a comparison of all the versions of Jaho thus far. Jaho appeared later in Just Dance Unlimited, where there were many changes made to the map. In Just Dance Unlimited, the dancer has a completely different color scheme and is more realistic. The dancer appears to glow and her skin turns black at some parts of the song. Her face is much less visible now. As for the background, the map takes place in front of a large group of buildings in what seems to be a modern place in India, with light patterns flashing. At one point, the background goes mostly dark except for the light patterns. Jaho was later added to Just Dance VR, where the dancer and the background is the same. But this time you are able to see a full 360 view of the map. Due to the game's software, the background is not exactly the same, and it looks less realistic. Here is a final comparison of all the versions of Jaho.
This used to be a Funhouse, but now
Funhouse first appeared in Just Dance 4 as a DLC. Funhouse later reappeared in Just Dance 2014 and in Just Dance 2015 as a DLC. Funhouse also eventually came to Just Dance Plus. When Funhouse reappeared in JD14, JD15 and JD Plus, there were slight changes made to the map's resolution. The background appeared more brighter, but the biggest change came near the end of the song. At the line, "This sucker down," a animation now appears in the background. Also in Just Dance Plus, the background features one part of the background where it has been mirrored to the right side, and the firework animation is a little bit different.
Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand first appeared in Just Dance 3. The song featured a solo female dancer dancing in a dark street with lots of cafes and shops. Many neon signs light up along with the beat of the song. On the ground, there is also the word "stop" with squares close to it, suggesting that she's dancing on the road. Before the map begins, the camera quickly zooms in on the dancer. Barbra Streisand later reappeared in Just Dance Now and in Just Dance Unlimited. However, the original song was replaced with an altered version of the song called Barbra Streisand 2019 Edit. Strangely, in the old Just Dance Now servers it's proven that the remake was originally intended to use the original version of the song instead of the 2019 edit. It's possible that Ubisoft had some copyright issues and were forced to use the 2019 edit, but here is where things get a little more strange. In Ubisoft Music's Spotify playlist called Just Dance New Year's Playlist, the album version of Barbra Streisand is included, with a track and Armand van Helden credited separately, even though it is not used in the game. Moving on to the dancer and the background, we can see that the dancer's color scheme was changed a bit. She appears more brighter and her face is less visible now. In JD Now and JD Unlimited, purple neon circles appears. When she moves her arms in a circular motion, her left hand starts to glow orange when she moves her right arm up and down slowly, but when she slaps her left hand, it instead glows blue. The beginning of the map is quite different in the remake. The road is now wider and completely pitch black alongside the buildings, but a glow emits from them. The signs now flashes differently and shows different words and pictures. The words stop and the squares around it are no longer visible with the rest of the road, but will also light up like the signs. The ending of the map is quite different as well. It's important to note that there is a beta remake of Barbra Streisand, but it hasn't been fully found. Thank you guys for watching the video. There are more Just Dance songs that changed the most in their remake versions, other than the ones I mentioned in this video. It's just that I can't edit videos longer than 7 minutes or else my phone will explode. I highly recommend you guys watch this person's channel as he makes really good videos comparing the different version of JD songs.